Hello, Andrea Porter here for the Entertainment Entrepreneurs community on Google+. And I have a lot to say today. First of all, me and my good buddy Grumpy Mayo are really trying to get the first video worked out so I can start to publish the daggone course. But I'm not getting frustrated. I really need a lighting guy in my life, I think. But no, I'll get this done. We'll figure it out. First thing I want to do is recap last week. And I think one of the things you enjoy, not that you like to watch me fall down, but I think when things go wrong for me, it might encourage you a little bit to make some mistakes on your own. So over the past year or so, I've been trying to train a lady to take over for my artist using this program, and it was important to me that she wasn't really in the music business, that she be just really just an enjoyer of music, because I wanted to see if I could get these points across. There's a lot of vocabulary that you have to learn, and if you don't know some of this stuff, it's okay. This group is going to help you learn things. Each week we have a focus, and that's just the week that you learn something about that, even if you can't make an action point. But then when you can make an action, we want you to do it that week, so you push your ball forward. But there's words coming up this week about, there's publishing company stuff. You should understand that 200% of a song by now, and I know that might have just blown a lot of people away. But this is the week that you're going to learn about that. So anyway, back to my point. I have been training a lady to do this, and we did have a mistake. She got a list mixed up, and there was a man that has been playing our artist who got the wrong email, but we're turning it into a positive. I think he was a little bit offended because I knew that he had been playing our artist for a while, but like I said, she just messed up and put him on the wrong list. No problem. So that went wrong, but don't worry about it. We're fixing it, and you can often turn things like that into a positive. But it's all going well, and I am going to put away my radio file and the 2 sheets here. I'm still waiting on my final report. I'm giving her a little extra time because I know that she's a perfectionist, but she's going to give me a final report on what she did on that. I'm going to put away my radio file and pull out my publishing file. And before I do that, that's going to be at the end of the video. I want to tell you, I'm looking over here because I made myself some action points. I'm really excited about our newest member, and I'm only going to address you as Mark because I don't think we've had an actual voice conversation yet. I'm really excited that you are here with me, and I'm probably got a little stage fright. I learned something about artists in connection with Mark, and it was just kind of time for me to open my eyes, and I don't think my artist is going to mind me saying this because it's very true. Sometimes you can bring your artist a really great opportunity, and for some reason, they just can't get it done. And I don't know why you as artists want to do that. This is exactly why you need to be in control of your business. Your art is your business, and you need to be responsible for the decisions that you make in connection with your career and the advancement of your goals. I'm not throwing rocks at anybody here, but it's the little things like this that you need to do every week and that you need to take advantage of, that gets you a little further down the road and that really, really, really pay off in the end. Now, I say I have learned something about artists in connection with that, and it's just simply your will is your own. And I, as a muse type person, encourager, a facilitator, a manager, really can't do anything about it at a certain point. whether you're in a relationship with that person or not, you as the artist, ultimately, when it comes down to it, are the only one responsible for your successes or failures. I know it sounds kind of harsh, isn't it? But it's the truth. And so this is why this group is so important, because we want to encourage you to do the good things for your career. It's really not terribly difficult. It's 15 minutes at a time. It's an hour at a time. It's not difficult, but you can do it. And we've done some really great things, me and my artist, and we're continuing to do great things. And but just this group is part of me leveraging my ability to partner with each one of you and encourage each one of you to do exactly what you need to do for your career, for your goals, because you can get there. You need a little help each week to do the things that you know you need to do. And so that's really my goal, is to leverage my musiness, if I could be so bold. Okay, moving on to this week's focus. This week's focus is publishing and licensing. So you songwriters out there, you are probably focused on this almost every week, and that's totally okay. If this is the week you need to think about, if you haven't studied already, whether you're going to open your own publishing company. I have my own publishing company. I own the publishing to my artists' songs, because in many cases it's either not going to get paid to anybody, or someone else will just assume it if you don't have a deal. So that's why I have it. I'm not saying you should, but if you're going to, this is the week that you're going to look into that. We are also fishing our own holes, so to speak, on licensing a few songs. We've been doing that for the past couple of weeks, and we're just going to really focus on that this week and make sure we're not leaving anything out. I'm just going to finish chasing my leads in my folder and see how well we do with that. So wishing you the best of luck. I know I went over my time. Someone suggested that I keep these to about 3 minutes, but I had a lot to say this week. I hope I haven't rambled too much, but maybe you have some insight. And good luck, and we'll see what we can do this week. I would really like to make you 2 videos a week, but as you know, schedules are really crazy, and that's the life we live. Oh, something else I wanted to say. I live in Austin, South by. All right, somebody asked me about my take on South by. Here it is. If you can get the goodie off of it, go get it. It looks different for everybody. I'm not gonna lie, we've got our artists booked down there in a very nice. If we go down there, we get paid. We're doing private parties. We're getting paid. It's there's some radio people coming in who just wanted to make sure they were working local bands. We like them. These are contacts that we've made by being in the right place at the right time and working our program. You can do the same thing. There's a couple other gigs that are sort of South by related, but honestly, as a local, I really don't go down there. I'm really more into supporting the awesome musicians that actually live here, work here, make Austin awesome all of the other days of the year. I almost want to name names right now, but the list is longer than both my arms. Austin is just full of fabulous musicians on a everyday basis. It is mind-blowing. And when I leave, I love to travel, but when I leave, that's the thing I jones for the most. It's after a while, I really need some live music, and I want the good stuff, and Austin's full of the good stuff. It doesn't matter if you like hip-hop or R&B or blues or reggae. I got a favorite reggae band. Wednesdays, the Flamingo Cantina, Redneck Wednesdays, that's awesome. Honky tonk, rock and roll, I mean jazz. Austin's full of wonderful stuff, and I support it all the days of the year. But if you enjoy South by, please enjoy South by and support the local businesses. All right. This week, Rhythm Bomb. They're awesome. Check them out if you like honky tonk. They're out of Germany. Enjoy your week. Bye.